RaechelWeINTRO is proud to present the 2014 Annual Comedians Conference. Tonight our speaker is very talented. He specializes in making funny faces, making weird noises, and making people laugh. At the age of 16, he dropped out of high school to help his family raise money because he was working in a warehouse at nights and then going to school during the day, and his dad lost his job, so he dropped out to work as much as he could to get money. His first performance was in Toronto, Canada, at a place called Ukes, which is a comedian club, and his mom dressed him in polyester, slicked back his hair, and he had like materials from his father, so he ended up getting booed off the stage. And he did not like that. He didn't go back for 2 years, and when he went back, he messed up his hair, stayed away from polyester, and did just fine. Over the next few years, he continued doing performances there and at other comedy nightclubs in Toronto, and by the age of 19, he became the most famous young comic throughout Toronto, making about $40,000 for every 3-night stand that he did. That was when he finally decided to move across the border and go into the U.S., and he landed in Los Angeles in 1981. It took him 2 years to get a job, and in 1983, Brandon Tartikoff watched him perform at a comedy store and hired him as the main character in Duck Factory, which only had 13 episodes and ended in 1984. After a few years of going through comedy, he realized that he was going to end up in Vegas. Doing comedy, he was going to end up in Vegas, so he took a break, sculpted. He decided to paint and study acting for a few years, and he returned in 1987 and dropped all of his impersonation acts and went for improv acts, like just thinking on his feet, didn't make fun of anybody or anything like that. His very first movie was in Richard Lester's Finders Keepers. Then he was in Howard Storm's Once Bitten, where he played a big role as a male vampire virgin, I believe it was. Yes, kind of an odd mixture there. His first really big role was in Earth Girls Are Easy, and then what got him really noticed was the Ace Ventura movies, Pet Detective and When Nature Calls. In those movies, he was given free range to do whatever he wanted, to make funny faces, make weird contortions with his body, to make weird noises, and get away with it, put like improv into the script. But the problem was that the critics said that the movie was vulgar and tasteless. So that's when they went on to make the second movie, even after that, and the second movie was accepted more than the first movie was. The movies he's best known for are the Ace Ventura movies, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Yes Man, and Bruce Almighty. And the famous saying that everybody knows him for is the "Alrighty then," because he does it really well. And we are proud to present, speaking on the topic of going from nothing to just about everything, Jim Carrey.